Yo, what's up YouTube? This is a quick video, or maybe not so quick video, of some of the stuff I've been working on lately. I'll turn the light on a second. And they're all lights which have been made from scraps and scrap dog food. And they have a high percentage of scrap material content. This by weight 70%, that 95%, that's a industrial motor core, so that's about 4.5 kilos. These motor plates are in pretty bad condition, but they've been shined up pretty good. Those ones haven't done that yet. I'll just turn the light off a second. This one's got a lovely red colour at the bottom, then it's orange at the top. It's got this mesh which kind of sends out a strange pattern. You can see it there. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I think of it as like Predator. Anytime. But yeah, for such a simple thing, that's pretty cool. The camera does actually pick it up very well, because I'm about 2 feet away. If I zoom in, if I move it 5 centimeters to the right, sorry, 5 centimeters to the left, you see the pattern shifting round, and as it moves it slowly, like a centimeter a second. So yeah, that's cool. This one is a again another motor block, which is about 2.5 kilos. I'll put the light on a sec. So the resin. So it's pretty nice actually. It's still got some polishing to do, but I think the coil in the middle looks really good. And I've got it wrapped in aluminium so that, you know, the exterior surfaces along these lines are going to be where you get the rust. Like this, I've taken off with a grinder and put some polish on. It's nowhere near finished, but this bit you can see I haven't hit with the grinder yet. These plates I did hit heavily with the grinder, and hopefully my camera will let me zoom in and you can see all the grinding marks. The camera's doing pretty good. I'm finally learning how to use it in manual mode. Whereas if we go to this little beauty, I've got to get a switch on this light, it's dimming it in. If we look at this little beauty, then this thing is very tasty indeed, because that's had plenty of shinage. Yeah, that's really nice, because that is hard work getting them like that. I need to make a machine that does it for me. I've got some ideas. I'll just set them up on some kind of rig and then it'll do it, and then, you know, it may or may not work, but I think there's a good chance of it working, and it would save me a hell of a load of time. So this one here, this is 9 kilo lump of metal from an arc welder. Basically there was one coil in the bottom made out of really lovely wire like this stuff. So nice. It picks up the colours as well. See? Yeah, it picks up the colours as well. So there was loads of that in the bottom, and then there was some thinner stuff in the top, but that's pretty good. So yeah, that's about 9 kilos. So that'll be they're all obviously work in progress, you know. I'm getting better at putting the cable away and in boxes and stuff. That's a heatsink from a Dell server Xeon, from a really old server. But yeah, but that is very heavy, and that is probably 99% recycled by weight, because it only got a little driver, 4 LEDs and some resin. so definitely above 95. And the power usage, I'm just going to turn the light off again while I explain the power usage roughly for each one and how many LEDs on that. So that's got 9 LEDs, so we're looking at approximately 20 watts. That's got 12 LEDs, so we're looking, red ones about 18. That's got 8 LEDs, so we're looking at about 15. Yeah, it's nice that. And that's got 8 LEDs, so we're looking about 15. This one I didn't even mention yet. Let me just sort this out once and for all. This one, now this one, people are going to say, look dude, that's a TIE fighter, but the fact is that motors have been made this way for so long that the fact is it's likely to have maybe been somebody had seen this and had thought of the idea of a TIE fighter. Sorry, just have to, let me shake you, just got to put a little bit of thinners on. Yeah, so this one I really like, but this one might be the one I sell on eBay because it's USB. It's only got 2 LEDs, but they're nice and bright. As you can see, I'll go back a few feet. Zoom in like that, and that's resin. The crack in the resin happened basically because it was too cold. I shouldn't have done it in that cold weather when it was about -1 outside, -2. And that forces you to adjust the ratio of the hardener by putting more hardener in, and therefore trying to get it to harden quickly, and you often end up with cracks. I drilled a hole in the middle because when I took the protectant off of the resin, it just had a weird sort of in the middle. That bit in the middle was just like a mottled effect, and it just looked different to this. So I decided just to get a drill and drill it out and then sand it off. And yeah, I mean that one just doesn't look great from the back, but because it's only USB it doesn't matter really, I don't think. It's got a nice gleam to it, but honestly, doing this stuff, shining this stuff, you know, you could shine it for hours and hours and there's still millions of, you can see them, can't you, fine scratches. I've been getting into using wet and dry, a considerable amount of it. Some of this stuff, 7,000 wet and dry, which is very papery indeed. You can really see any. No, it's very soft indeed. But I've been using that, so that's that one. Also, I did do a video about this the other day, which is just a totally experimental necklace, but it looks really nice. Necklace or talisman or good luck, lucky charm or whatever. Yeah, it looks really nice and it's very simple. I'll show you what's in the box. Basically, so in the box, this is basically a 12 volt lithium ion battery. It's got 3 cells, 18650s, and this little gizmo takes that and then adjusts the output via a potentiometer. So I've got 4 LEDs of different colours in, but they are nice colours, as you can see. me turn it up really slowly. Now I'm actually going to try and do, if you love LEDs, stay tuned, because I'm actually going to try and show you, if I can, if it lets me zoom in close on the LED, I want to show you. Now this is going to be hard to focus in on, but I want to show you the little grid. See it? The little nano grid. I think the middle is about 1.2 mil. It's struggling to focus. Let me take it back. Focus, come on. Well, anyway, you can see the little grid, and that is made up of nano wires, and when you turn it up, boom. So yeah, it's quite a lot of power, and amazingly the battery lasts for ages, absolutely ages and ages. Not on full power, but on half power. There's nothing to say it wouldn't last 20 hours on half power or third power. So yeah, that's that. And some